What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Chicago White Sox versus Chicago Cubs. The White Sox have a 34.4% chance to win. The Cubs have a 65.6% chance to win. This game's at the Cubs Stadium. For starting pitchers, the White Sox have not decided on pitcher yet at the time recording this. And Holmes for the Cubs has an ERA at 2.56 and a WHIP of 1.07. So a good pitching for Holmes and no pitcher decided yet for the White Sox. I think the Cubs have a starting pitching advantage. For injuries for the White Sox, Drew Thorpe, Prelander Baroa, and Kai Bush are on 60-day IL. Chris Murphy and Davis Martin are on 15-day IL. For the Cubs, Hobie Milner, Gavin Hollowell are on 15-day IL. Daniel Palencia and Riley Martin are on 60-day IL. And Matt Shaw is on 10-day IL. For stats, the Cubs have a higher batting average, have more runs, hits. White Sox have more home runs. Cubs have a higher on-base percentage, slugging percentage, ERA. White Sox have more walks and hits innings pitched, more walks, strikeouts. Cubs have a higher opponent batting average. These stats, Cubs have a batting advantage. Neither side is a pitching advantage. So with the home field, starting pitching, and batting advantages, I think the Cubs will beat the White Sox. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Boston Red Sox. The Diamondbacks have a 43.2% chance to win. The Red Sox have a 56.8% chance to win. This game's at Boston for starting pitchers. Pafat for the Diamondbacks has an ERA at 3.11, WHIP of 1.13, and Toll for the Red Sox has an ERA at 2.97, WHIP of 1.06. So good pitcher of both teams. Not really see the difference here. For injuries for Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado's day to day. Kiddo Mart is out. Ryan Thompson and Dre Jameson are on 15-day AL. Tommy Troy are on 10-day AL. For Red Sox, Jahmai Jones is day to day. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, Trevor Story, and Roman Anthony are on 60-day AL. And Garrett Whitlock's on 15-day AL. For stats, Red Sox have a higher batting average. Diamondbacks have more runs. Red Sox have more hits, uh, home runs, higher on base percentage, slugging percentage. Diamondbacks have a higher ERA, have more walks and hits innings pitched, more walks. Red Sox have more strikeouts. Diamondbacks have a higher opponent batting average. With these stats, the Red Sox have a batting advantage and a pitching advantage. So those will yeah. So with the home field advantage, batting advantage, and pitching advantage, I think the Red Sox will beat the Diamondbacks. Miami Marlins versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Marlins have 52.8% chance to win. The Phillies have 47.2% chance to win. This game's at Philadelphia for starting pitchers. Al- Alcantara for the Marlins has an ERA at 3.43, WHIP of 1.17, and Nola for the Phillies has an ERA of 5.33, WHIP of 1.45. So it's good pitching for Alcantara, not really good pitching for Nola. So definitely starting pitching advantage for the Marlins. For injuries for the Marlins, Joe Mack is day to day. Anthony Bender and Max Mayer are on 15-day AL. Kyle Stowers is on 10-day AL. Ronnie Henriquez is on 60-day AL. For the Phillies, Derek Hill's day to day. Rafael Marchand is on 10-day AL. Caleb Killian's on 15-day AL. Tanner Banks and Johan Rojas are on 60-day AL. For stats, Marlins have a higher batting average. Phillies have more runs. Marlins have more hits. Phillies have more home runs. Marlins have a higher on base percentage, slugging percentage. Phillies have a higher ERA. Or walks hits earnings pitched. Marlins have more walks. Phillies have more strikeouts and the higher opponent batting average. With these stats, the Phillies have a batting advantage. Well, I would say neither side has a batting advantage, but the Phillies have a pitching advantage. Um, so yeah, so I say the starting pitching for the Marlins will play a role early in the game, but when you get late in the game, the overall pitching is going to play a role, and then so those might cancel out. So obviously, then home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Phillies will beat the Marlins. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.